Okay, welcome to EnVy. I believe this is week 2. Actually, I know this is week 2. And thank you very much for Blinds for asking me to come and host. I believe there is apologies, obviously, that needs to go out to VE. To basically, I was told to remove, but I believe he's been cleared. So I will see him in round 2. So VE's free. We've also got a couple of teams that are on a 3 as well. So it's not just them. We've got five rounds this evening, and we got 3 Orangles, Orangle, Miramar, Orangles, 2 Mirrors, 3 Orangles. This is game number 1, kicking off in the EnVy League week 2. Not sure what Ice is. Ice is the normal host. I'll get you the link for his stream in the chat shortly. So obviously you guys can tune in with him and catch up. Playing this evening is coming in from a east down to a very south, southwest, and it's kind of quite a bit of the map here. We've got Lepovka, Mansion, Yaz would be the interesting one, Milton Power, all good sort of areas that are going to be see landing. School Flats would be really interesting to see where some of these teams are going to try and take this. Pachinki is always the 50-50 where we see teams or multiple teams go in there. Gatka's a long drop, Quarry, Promorse, Ferry Pier, all in, but again, there's only certain type of teams that normally hit that. Millie base is going to be the hot one if we have teams push that way. I think a lot of teams will be looking at this going, actually, hold on guys, this might actually be a military end zone, but we will need to see where it goes. Most teams are out now. BE taking Milta Power uncontested, GTS in Milta, that's their normal drop there. Team 16 is holding up and doing the old WCEU drop there slightly. Mission's a little bit further out. Looks like ZR with Puppy has landed tight with the boys, taking the cars. S Road, older Vita drop taken by TR. EnVy taking their drop with the 12 stacks and part of the S Road. Multiple teams now jumping for military. We've actually got a 3 team up there. FSIR, a 3-man. 1 team hitting Primorsk. Ferry Piers being held up, and it does look like they've lost one of their players. He did call me. He has internet reset, so he ain't going to be able to get in. Team taking Quarry, team going towards Gatka, and zone is a heavy shift up north there. So a lot of these teams are pretty much not in. I'm going to say team 7, team 11 and 15 are in, give or take. 11's have got the best position in. Taking that risky long jump going towards school flats. A lot of these teams are going to have to rotate. The heavy one's going to be on the actual military island here. Looks like we've got FSI already backing out away from team number 9 here and are going across this new bridge that is implemented. He's definitely wide eyed, it confirmed. Huge wide roads here now. A lot more placements coming through. Plus we've got the walkways either side. So a lot of these teams will be grateful for that. Kiyomi's knocking the first FSI player. He's got the aim out the car. He's going to try and be sitting tight here and try and get the other players as they're coming across. FSI CJ is going to go straight into it as well. He's got no other way to go. Good. Ah, he's got him on the last hit as well. FSI down to a 2. 2 down. Last guy backing out. FSI and a 1-man early doors. Kiyomi picking up 2 nifty kills there. Nice communication there from team number 9. Peter and Pilot were clear on the comms. The FSI were backing away and coming over the bridge. Kiyomi landed this north side, able to tuck in the teams as they tried to get across. FSI hopefully is not going to roll straight into frame B here. Braveheart being the last guy going past now. Oh, he's flipped the car. He's going to be out of sight there from frame B. Looks like he's going to have to make the long rotation to zone. I think he'll get away with that. He'll be alright. He should be alright. A lot more of these teams are going to have to do a bigger rotation here. Team 15 is on the rotation, ZR. Then I'm making their way in. They have to try and rotate their way in. at our early rotation, leaving Vampsy behind. I'm assuming Vampsy for Team 15 here has a vehicle to be able to, he does, to be able to rotate out after. And here we go. Vampsy's on the rotation out. M4 SKS. BE are free. Again, apologies, Tickle. I'll see you on your auto account next one. DHG. Still not moving yet. These guys are still looting. These guys can have a lot of cars around here. There's a hard spawn car situated just down here. Looks like they've already got it and pulled it into the compound. But yeah, down this sort of bend here, you're always going to see a hard spawn car. Failing that, on the other side, if these guys come out a little bit wider and take this other road, you will tend to find there is another hard spawn car just over the hill. There it is, just in sight of this compound. Again, another, if you are looking for a drop zone to be taken as a new player, I've always liked this area here. Yeah, 3 out of 4 of you are going to get stacked. You might have one guy struggle. They are getting tapped on here from MP. Bamsey, I think he's at the ditch it. Triple flip. Try not to get in the water. He saved it. He says just. MP trying to hold out this side. BE taking a great rotation round. They are free. It's a good compound to hold. We're gonna wait for the next zone to come through. GTS now on the move also. Nadam is coming through also. TR now coming over Potato Hill. We've seen EnVy. These guys have pitched up at the top of Potato. Working their way through. MP with a 2-2 split. These guys are trying to keep some real estate south side. I think, look at this zone. It is going to push north. I can't see it bouncing back after this. Team 17, TDT, doing well. Currently looking at the standings with them. Taking the cube on that west side. TDT currently sitting in 5th place at the moment. 37 points. Not doing too bad. Ace Gaming though, they've lost one on the old drop, but Ace Gaming sit on 60 points, kind of dominating here. And then team ultimate team of FAs, these guys here are also on second, 52 points. He looks slightly spread out. These guys might still be looking for loot. Ghost and Ollie rotating around. The ultimate FAs, they're just taking top side there. EnVy still holding down south. Team 15 is in between, so yes. MP, obviously, with that very smart. They're doing this 2-2 split here. Oh, DHG holding this outside edge here. They really want these kills here from Pizza and Pyla. Not sure if Pizza and Pyla know they're here. Yeah, they do. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm looking this way. Pizza and Pyla just ducking around. Push a bit further up. Got my FAs rotating just around VE. The Ghost is actually taking a secondary compound. I don't know if that's the player where they're looking for loot. Looks like ZR taking digs at GTS. Long distance for them. Oh, and interestingly though, Team 17 TDT have actually come across for the cube. That actually where Kadosh and the guys were sitting. So these guys have pushed away further into zone and given up cube. Cube is not a bad spot. We might see the zone pull back this way. Looks like Peace and Pilot are having a little hunt at cube here. We've seen the car, so they'll be confirmed the cube has been taken. So we must see Peace and Pilot take a different bridge going across. Ace Gaming is coming around. Our current winners at the EnVy League sitting in first place with 60 points at the moment. Zone is about to bounce. Is it going to do a shift? It has done a heavy shift. Coming back down. I think Team 14, Pickle and Co. will be a bit disappointed that they actually pulled away from this one. Peace and Pilot going to hold on this side here. But Ace Gaming going across. Pizza and Prada in pursuit. Ace have another car coming across here. Ace gaming on the split here. Polonara has pulled. Trying to get these. Oh, they've got the tire out. He's in a bit of trouble here. Ace gaming could be down to a 2 surely. And that surely is going to be the end of him. Been run over by Lord. Ace gaming now down to a 2. Unfortunately losing 1 due to his internet connection getting disconnected. And Pizza and Pilot just finishing him on the run over. Another kill picked up by them. Pizza and Pilot currently sitting in 12th place on 32 points. The Ghost has seen it kick off now. Ghost actually managed to defend off here. Merc. JB's further down. She's sitting top side. JB onto the fighting with Ollie. He's a bit further. He's a bit cut off from his boys. Ollie's down to a 1. He's managed to get a med on. Been tucked in by JB there. Level 3 vest as well. JB is stacking. JB getting another one. Foxy's gone down. More teams on the rotation past. Ghost is gonna have to push down. JB is gonna go get the confirm on Ollie here. There's the confirm. Ghost has got Bernie safe though. Got JB. She's pushed down. Good headshots there. That could be the end here of the ultimate FAs. Pushes down to a 1. He's going to go for the push. He has. Oh, he didn't even get the missing shots at VE though. Losing it down to Mushu. Unlucky. Ghost just missing those first shots though. Great push. Great headshot. Pushing Mushu down to a 1, but he just took a crouch. Unfortunately, headshots there for Ghost. And again, guys, massive apologies that I wasn't told in time that you guys did have that auto count. ZL taking a very hard compound. These 2 double stacks here are very hard to hold. I find that team, especially a team 14, Pickle and Co is at the top. That you tend to find these teams will have better visibility and you kind of get stuck in here. And I have seen it end down here a few times. Maybe that's what ZL are hoping for, but very hard compound to work your way out of and fight. Looks like they've really lost some tires here on the push. GTS now coming back round on the east side. Now taking digs at team number 8, which is NS. Shoot team 18. Managed to get the res on the ultimate FA. So they're now a 2. FSI still a 1, but hiding out in the plane. Ace gaming down to a 2, unfortunately. Polonara and Kaimi, these guys are getting drops though. So team number 9, which is Pizza and Pilot, they're going to be happy with that. And there's that zone push at north side as we expected. ENVy. They all need to make the move. THG also need to make the move. We might see some great action now from Team 17 if they can hold this bridge. Very limited areas in which these teams can now push across. They've got either going to wrap around and out by Roz and come into this traffic. They won't be aware of that, but they might look at this as an easier rotation. Looks like we see THG. They're now on the rotation through to go by Pizza and Pie. That's missing this Team 17. EnVy is going to be the interesting one. See which way these guys rotate, whether they come back to Roz, whether they come back over the island. They go for the long rotation round on this east side. Ace Gaming is going to be holding up on there. East Empire just holding up. It looks like we've got THG now coming across. These big comms coming out saying the team is pushing over. THG on an interesting rotation through here. Great shots there from the car. THG losing 1. And just on a wider rotation there. GTS now having to push over. Taking a fight. This is not a place you're going to get stuck here. I'm pretty sure my game's just crashed. There it is. Interesting with this update. It just takes a little bit longer for stuff to render out. I don't know what PUBG are doing. You normally would find with teams would just shove a car in there. Here it goes. He's going to shove that car down the hole and he's going to stick it and stop Pepe coming out here. Ace is done by this, so we've seen Ace Gaming now defending off. And look at this. Piece of Empire just trying to get all the car rotations. EnVy's now coming in. I'm honestly surprised they have not put the car down there. They might know they need it for the next rotation, not have to spare. Pepe's just going to have to hold out. Oh, great nade there from Bazo. Going out. GTS clearing up team number 8, which is NS. Going to get the clean loot. Alternate FAs. They moved down to shooting range, so they've come off the hill. Backed away from this fight. They've actually come off in this area here. Pushed down towards shooting range. Nice and clear for them. PHG now. Literally stuck between Peace and Pilot and Ace Gaming, our leaders at the moment. Team number 10. Down to 12 teams. Still quite a lot of real estate in. There's a load of hills and stuff. We might see teams push for the on this next one. There is a shack in the middle here. The crash plane is not a bad one. There's a big hillside that obviously people can play coming around, and this hillside that comes up this side from shooting range. You tend to find teams like to play that one. Okay, a big zone shift. It's actually gone more north, actually favouring the ultimate FAs there. Obviously FSI are going to be happy that they've got another zone out this one. A lot of these zones are going to have to push in. Looks like THG are pushing around already. Don't really want to see teams committing to the other side of the road, because I think they're going to have to push back over. There is a dip through the middle here that teams could play into and hold out. It'd be very hard for them to come out, so we might find some teams more rotate around and take this shack up here on the top side, and then try and play in from there. Ace Gaming now needs to make the move. Peace and Empire, though, having a great first game here. They're going to have to rotate their way, and we're going to see a lot of these teams now crunch in towards the plane. I think the expectations are there will be a team here already. Another great little dip and bunker. If you don't want to take the fight on the plane, there is this sort of military trench, I think we call it, or bunker. People also like to put their cars in. It's not a bad place to hold up here. Team 17, TDT, rotating around. Yeah, everyone's rotating around for this north side here. What an R again. These Peace and Pilot just got absolutely this nailed down when it comes down to the shooting the cars out of people out of the cars here. Picking up another kill on rotation. It's rotating down. Trying to work their way around. The HD sitting at the top. Be finding it very hard to get out of this now. We can see Team 17, TDT, get the knocks on. Double-sided there. Get that. You need to get that bolty shot in quick. Just in time. That was about to go the other way. PSG now needs to rotate round. Ace, though, have pushed onto this other side. They are now a one-man. And Co have come through. It's good to see these guys have actually formed up a team. Doc, great to see. FSI is laying low, so we might see them push in towards the plane. Braveheart is sitting in the plane, nice and low. I think he's hoping not to see anyone rotate around. Going to lose the zone on the next place, so he's going to have to make the move now. He's got to really think carefully. He's just trying to let as many people go down as possible. But that sound of a cars putting up on top of him, not going to be one he's going to like. Pickle & Co do have the focus very much on the inside there, where we see EnVy, and they are backing away. But Braveheart here for FSI really doesn't want to be moving, especially losing those two players early off the rip with no loot. He's been struggling. Currently sitting with an AK and barrel, level 1 vest, but 2 lids. Not too bad. I think he just wants to let these players go past. He really doesn't want to be shooting. He needs to pray these players do not turn around and look at him. Problem is they are. How did Kadosh not see him? Decent pilot now trying to take the fight on. Kadosh is now coming back. Let's see if Kadosh actually sees him. How has Kadosh not seen him? Wow. Big fighting going around here. Pickle & Co sitting right in the middle of this fight. MP are pushing on the top sides here. Instead are unfortunately going out to MP. A lot of these teams are really getting stuck on this top side here. FSI have been picked up. Pickle has picked him up, hiding out there. Braveheart taking 11th place. I think he'll be disappointed with that, but not a great start for FSI. Game number 1, 3-man, losing 2 early doors on rotation. Yeah, just not going to be a great start for them. EnVy now pushing in. Really want to still hold this outside here. Just getting ready for nade. Nade is out. He's going to come short. Oh, not bad actually with that bounce off the car. Doing some damage on techniques. He's going to have to get some meds on here. That's a little bit further back. Daps is out of zone here, so he needs to think about what he does. I think he's going to want to get the smoke on the other side of the car here. He's now pushed in. There's another one. Beast and Pilot are rapping hard here. Nara. Wow, another one down with the orb. MP down to the last guy, backing away. He's taking some hits down to 38 HP. He's getting on his toes and running. Level 3 vest, but what this 2 lid has gone. With this, the downside turn now. He's going to have to work his way down. GTS are going to see him. GTS are going to get some interesting action onto him. THG have gone in there if he goes. And we see THG doing the damage here. Team 17 going at TDT. They're trying to work their way in. Ace Gaming on the 1 needs to work their way across. The Ultimate FAs on the other side. I think we're going to see Ace Gaming get closed out. GTS have taken into shoot range. Oh, I had to sneeze. Bless me, guys. Right. Still seeing all this action here in this southwest corner. They are pushing over the top. Pickle and Co have taken some damage. EnVy one side. They are laying low, so we're going to see EnVy are not being able to see him. Getting shot in the back by Pizza and Pilot. These guys are going to be hunting them down. Kadosh there coming over the top. Kadosh absolutely sinking TR. TR aggressively pushing here. Crossing down one side. We've seen them finish off here. Pickle is the last guy left. Pickle's doing damage. Foz. Oh, Pickle getting one. EnVy adapts picking up the other. Flashbang out at the top. Pickle is sitting in a nice little ridge here. EnVy do need to come in. It is phase 6. Zone has pulled away, so we've seen this big zone shift. Charlton, great player, Charlton. He's going to have to work his way in and try and hold up on this corner. The Ultimate FA is going to have to work their way. They have hunted out Ace Gaming. Ace Gaming have dropped. GTS, though, they've got a nice little ridges in front of them to play, but they are going to have to come up. Now, GTS are going to make this commitment. They're going to have to take on Team 18 and play that right-hand side and then wrap up. Alternatively, they could wrap up to the hill, but it is the better for the zone placement. But they're going to have Pizza and Pilot really holding these guys out, and there's a lot of open ground for these guys to play. Looks like GTS are making the play up though. Short side. We're going to see GTS Team 13 and Pizza and Pilot Team number 9 take the action here. GTS opted not to go either way. They are coming into the middle here. I'll make a ditch attempt to get up to some rocks here. GTS hounding JB. Charlton is working his way around. Guys are looking for Charlton. Just missed him. He has gone down. He's taken a long way around, but he has a ridge that he can play coming in at the bottom here. Problem is he's got his GTS, so we're going to be able to see him. Charlton's running out of space here. Team number 4 might see themselves taking 6th place. He's working his way in. GTS have picked him up now. Down to a 2. 34 HP. Charlton's going to make some magic and get his dancing shoes on. With that Peace and Bada have done techniques from EnVy. And there we see THG have gone. EnVy adapts to the last guy left here for EnVy. Good nade there. Pickle and Co is further around. He's in zone. He can take his time here. He's got Pickle and Co behind him. He's laying low. He's a one man. Zone has pushed away. Really impressed here with team number 9 at the moment. Peace and Pad just aggressively taking as much as they can off everybody on rotations and on zone. Are really trying to control these teams out at the moment. Gonna be a good fight here, I think, between GTS and Peace and Pada. But Peace and Pada need to deal with these two single Team 3 and Team 14, EnVy and Pickle and Co behind them in order to be able to take the angle. Pickle and Co nicking the kill off off Pickle and Co and taking one. That's going to give him a clear indication they've restored another team there. They don't really know where the shots are coming from. Pickle's going to have to do something magical here to get out of this one. But that is another point on the board with 3 kills from Pickle. He now needs to make his way in. I would take that. Top 4. 5 kills, not bad. Might try the long wrap. Wonder if he knows that he's got these other 2 players to his left here. He's trying to block these boys off. He is going for that wrap though. Getting shot in the back now. Nade is out. Nade's clean. Bit of splash damage. That zone's going to hurt him. Getting out just in time. Just not enough. Pickle and Co are out in 4th place. Ultimate FA's big wrap round for them. I don't actually know if they've seen him there now. They are backing away. The body language dictates that they might do because they are now pretty much all pushing this way. They had to take that bunker as well, which is a great little move for them. Ultimate FAs haven't got much to play in. They're going to take the fight. They can wrap up this side and come in. They will have the height advantage on him. Problem is, Polonara is this further back. They definitely know. Pickle and Co are waiting for the Ultimate FAs to make the play and come in. JB and Mushu trying to lay down, trying to get another zone placement out. The focus very much is on them at the moment. Zone has gone GTS's way. Might find GTS will make a push for more of a centralized area. Try and control these teams out. That's the main play for them. Good shots on Komi there from GTS. Peace and Pala can't get sucked into this fight here. Team 18. They're all going to have to push in here. You're surprised that GTS is not taking off more of this area. Peace and Pala do have some zoning. So they've got some zone placement. Looks like Team 18 might have to wrap back down around. It's going to be really hard for them now. Polonara getting another kill. Polonara is on fire. He's gone down. I just gave him the context curse, unfortunately. 11 kills these boys are on at the moment. ETS pushing in. Great nade there. JB did serious damage though. Mushu is down. JB is up and fighting. He's taking a bit of molly damage. This should be the end of him. The Ultimate FA is taking what was a heroic push round this top side and a great nade. ETS though, this is their game to lose now. I don't think Pizza and Pad are going to be disappointed with their 12 kills. They might be able to pick up more up here. But GTS really pushing in here. Blitz is leading the way. GTS 14 a little bit higher up. Oh, nice cheeky play here. And Lord's going to zone, utterly denying the points. Wow. Talk about super salty Pizza and Pala. What a game for you boys, though. You, from the landing zone, you guys were nailing people out of cars. You took FSI down to a 2-man on rotation. Insane play from there. And then you just knew you couldn't get out. So big kills there coming from that team. GTS, though, with the win. And 16 kills, I believe. 6 kills. So taking out 16 point GG's boys. Peace and Pally, yeah, big hats off. Great move by you. Got me at FAs. Great play, great rotations, great use of zone, retaking a fight. Thought you guys might have picked up some more kills, but good placement points and a big push up there. Massive chunks off to get up there. Pick on Go taking 4th, and EnVy getting their way through to 5th place. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. Now, this is what you call tactics. This is league play versus daily events. Pickle and Co didn't even want to give the points to GTS. They actually opted to get the knocks in and then deny GTS for any more points, knocking them out and then going down to zone. I think that's very tactical. I've seen other teams do it before. Very cheeky. But winner chicken dinner. GTS with the dub. Right, Erangle's coming up next. I'll see you guys in a second.
Stuck here on the ground, and all I want so high up above. It's easier to stay and mark myself in gray, mark myself in gray, gray. Another ending maze, and I'm lost in the escape.
I called you tonight. I've been thinking this for too long. Send a message, you don't reply. I'll keep looking for you, even if it's wrong. I'm sitting all alone in my room. You still thinking this for too long. Send a message, you don't reply. I'll keep looking for you, even if it's wrong. Sitting all alone in my room. You stuck so hard in my head. I don't care if there's no chance. I need to find you. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know if I'm still in your heart. I'll try and stop the flow to know if I'm still in your heart. I'll try and beat a bow to find myself back in your heart. I'll try and stop the flow to know if I'm still in your heart. I'll try and beat a bow to find myself back in your heart.
Felt like I was stuck in chains. All this time with you, I took the pain. Knew that it was wrong to stay. So I told myself I'd walk away. I think I'm ready now, ready now, ready now. And I'm so over you dragging me down. Just wanna let it out, let it out, let it out. Feel so free, gonna shout it out loud. Without you, I'm limitless. There's nothing that you could do.
Okay, welcome back. Game number 2, EnVy League Week 2. Plane rotation is a south up to a northeast. Bit of a better plane rotation. It is still very much on that sort of east side. Maybe we'll see 3 teams drop this way again, not sure. But it will be interesting play. We have teams out. Milk to Power Milter will be stacked up normally. Really want to see if Ace Gaming can 10 VE for Milk to Power. I've heard the guys talking about it, saying they're going to push him out the spot and giving all that banter. I want to see if they actually drop on him now. ETS going to be hitting Milter, Shelter Farm, Prison, all normal for grabs. Yaz should be interesting to see if teams go there. Might see MP go for that big jump for School Flats, and they're going to try and hold this up. Again, loads up for grabs, despite the playing path not being the best. I still think there's loads in. Looks like we haven't got Ace Gaming going for it. Yeah, just VE and GTS. Looks like this Ultimate FAs and ZR still trying to land in the same area. Ace is going for Ferry Pier. Most people have a contention here between the team Expired and EnVy coming down. EnVy, I believe, are a free man this evening. Let's see who makes the play for the cars and backs out. It looks like EnVy is backing out and are going for the cars. Good to see everyone's got my tracksuit on now. Looks like Zone popped. Zone has come more for a sort of better for the flight path, not as crazy as we saw last time. So a lot of teams are going to be in. We're going to see 8, 9, 10 have to rotate in. 6 and 14, loads of room on this top side here. We might see contention. Expect NS to be going across that east bridge there. Pizza Empire, will they opt to go for bridge camp? Will Ace hold them out on that side? Imy's on the 12 stack, so he should know that people are there. I'd be interested to see how he plays this out. yeah, shocking. What a game one. Great play from Pizza and Paella. And yeah, just utter like play from them, to be fair. I can't even like, obviously it's that difference of playing a league, right? When you're playing leagues, you play it completely different, and 100%. That is a prime example of that. That is the, I'm not giving away points. We're on week number 2. It is what it is. Like, you're not taking these points off me. We had a storming game despite coming second. Okay. MP on the rotation already. Gonna run straight into Vamsy here. Vamsy should be out here now. Shoot him. Open the door open. There is a door open, so he has seen it. And backed away. So MP getting through the compound and seen. MP, yeah, MP seen ZR Vamsy there. Now pushing back to the other compound. Not bad compound to hold though, so not really anything lost. Haven't been shot out. So not too much of a problem. Okay, a lot more teams now looking like they're about to make the move in. ZR and ZR, obviously team 15, team 18, for those who don't know the names. Real tight play for them. I'm surprised these guys are not pushing for that car, especially on the little bit on the in between where Zip Sold is and Merc is. It looks like the ZR boys are picking that one up here. Interesting that military hasn't come across yet. This game and getting ready to move. NSR making that move to that east side bridge that we saw. VE now pushing up from this low side. VE very dominate this area for quite some time now. Ace game and the guys that said they were going to absolutely tank them out. Just got one. Oh, he's not got the confirm. They've got to be quick on the res. We've started the res. Said pulled away. Zip got caught there. And there's that confirm. They are now pulling away from Hall of Fame as well, so not sure where these guys are going. They're stopping this little area here. It's a great little area to hold. I don't know whether they're just driving around for the sake of driving rounds. FSI now coming through here from Pickle & Co. Here the cars, not rotating anywhere near. CHG taking up Yaz. Got more teams now. I have to work their way through. Peace and Pilot actually getting a boat, gonna move their way forward to Akomi. Akomi has Overwatch that new peer. TR though with that older Vita drop are tightening up. Pepe and the lads getting across. The NS nameless squad. Now pushing through. Okay. Ace Gaming, surprised they're not really picking up these kills here. Oh, wonder if they're going to pick this up. Solid has actually taken a tumble. I don't know if they can see him. Team 17 might get away with this TDT because one of their players have taken a fall just a bit further around. Able to get the res. Ace Gaming unable to see because this little hill line here, this brow. Able to pick him up. Have to go pick their boy up. He's now getting some med on. Ace is rotating down. I think they should have played this top side of potato and come down. They would have been able to pinch the two together. EDT getting in the car now, backing away. We're up as a 4-man. Oh, he speaks too quick there. Great shots there from Ace Gaming. Dropping down to 18 HP. Have to get those bandos on. Frame B is still looking. Look at the bigger map here. A lot of these teams here are really trying to hold out on this sort of south side of zone. Actually, these guys hopped into stop at Potato Hill. Frame B has found the compound. Great compound by farm. It is one of the better ones. I do find it hard though if it does come down, this one gets closed out. You tend to find people from Sharp filling over, push over, as well as people from TR's location come across on this west side. You can get closed out if you have multiple teams taking a fight on with you. You want to push across the farm. Now that being said, you have a one dip here on this side, but then it's all open grounds, and if there are people sitting in farming, it's going to be very hard for you to move over. My expectations here from Frame B would be to looking at farms, seeing if we can see any teams situated in that location, and maybe try and make the play over and take a bit more of a bigger chunk out of the zone. We're only on phase 1. 15 teams remain, 57 players. See how things line up here. EnVy put themselves on the road. NS on the other side of it. A lot of teams now make the fight this way. Zone has centralized down. A little bit of water still remain here on the south side, so it should pull away from this. Unless we might be able to see these teams crash into farm now. Peace out and Pilot having to put up here. Frame B not getting the connecting shots and getting the drop. That is going to be a mistake. TR are pushing over. Frame B needs to get on his shots quick. He has. That's enough just to deter TR from crashing into his compound. EDT driving right past everybody at the moment. Surprised they got through there unscathed. Really trying to tighten themselves up to Frame B now. But this is what we were speaking about before. Peace and Pilot coming down to where the shark fin is. TR, if this zone pushes towards farm, both these teams are going to clamp out team number 17 coming in the later phases, but I expect these boys to be able to hold out to the later phases from this compound. Interestingly, farm still untaken despite being a very good compound. Not central zone, but a very strong compound. GTS have pulled out from Milton. Nothing really needed doing from there. They've got the 2-2 split. Great play from them. VE the same, that 2-2 split. Ultimate FAs doing the same on either side. They all have tightened themselves back up after losing one. MP have still holding that same compound unmoved. Still seeing these guys take the fight here. EDT getting a long distance shot on. For what GTS is shooting at. Expired coming through, playing a lot more passive on this side. CHG coming from the north side. So's Pickle & Co. FSI have come all the way around on the east. Uncontended, loads of space for FSI to move around here. Sony's coming in, so all teams are in. So I think a lot of these teams are going to be waiting for this next zone placement. I think it's going to be all about key who can get in the cars first. Looks like we see Peace and Pilots actually moving away from this already. I think these guys are taking a chunk off for farm here. They are looking for it. Good play here, Peace and Pilot. Taking the risk. I think it's going to pay off for them. And Pilot taking the chunk, moving themselves into farm, and no problems had. BE still that 2-2 split. Again, central zone. I think also team number 8 in great position here. Longest road is top side. If this zone comes back down and we see it ending round sort of centralized zone, team 8 NS, name this squad, will be in a great position to be able to play across. I expect teams like team 18 and 50 want to try and play for that coming up here, but these guys will trade themselves into a point. MP have got a lot of room, but a lot of open space for them to shoot. Zone's coming in again. Peace and Pilot taking a huge chunk off here in farm. Putting themselves across the split. Unco coming down from Heavens, making themselves 2 Hall of Fame. Taking up Hall of Fame. Uncontended. Loads of teams here. Gonna be waiting for this zone shift here. Coming straight down, as we said, centralized here. Don't expect team 15 and 18 to move. They're gonna have to try and control that 14, 4, and 6, depending on how they come in. Ace Gaming will be the interesting one at top northwest here. Team number 10. Where are they gonna come in on? Your logic looking at this in IGL, you'd think they're gonna come up on that hill from Potato Hill. The team 16 are also gonna do the same. So's EnVy. They're gonna have to move their way down. Team 17 making a good play. Hoping this zone's going to bounce back. They've put themselves in a better position than this on the edge of the zone here. EnVy is now on their way in, so it's expired. Picky peep, nothing wrong with that. Got some nice little dips with the basket player. Looks like though they are hunting for farm, I think. Daps is very, very far out from the rest of the boys here. Doesn't matter what compound he goes to, he is going to have people there. So change seats. Daps not quite played it off right. EnVy losing one. EnVy, they fully committed to this. What are EnVy doing at the moment? They're 3-man. Reacts is in the middle. This is not a great play for him. He's got to try and get some cover. He has managed to get in. He's on a 1 HP. But I duck in and get a res on. Gonna put himself up in the attic, and you're just gonna see Team 17 TDT just swarming here. EnVy down to a 1-man. Talk about a bad rotation. Only 7 graces that he needs to come through this door, and teams are hounding him. You have a grenade up there. Comes straight into a grenade. EnVy, first team out. Oh, they just done that rotation wrong. Ace Gaming, big rotation onto the actually flip sides here. They've actually gone to the east side, northeast side. Pickle and Co. Docs are having hounded shots towards Ace Gaming, dropping one. Ultimate FA is in the middle. They are not able to move yet, just yet. No need for them. Team 4 just creeping their way in here. Again, NS sitting in a great spot. VE sitting again at a great spot. GTS though, I want to see what these guys meant to play. They are very split as a 1-1-2 at the moment. FSI are a 3 above the 2. They could play it down, but no need for them to come down. I think this is going to be the race for these teams pushing in, unless the zone heavy pulls back down towards farm, that we have seen it done several times before. And it has come back down to farm. At GTS now to maybe put themselves in a position around here that they can play off of, and they've got nice cove around here that they can play. They've got the double blues. Be nice to put the cars in. FSI are going to work their way in. FSI should come down for the building, or they're going to come down on this right hand side here on the east and try and play down the hill. VE though, they've got a big decision to make. They've got a 2-2 split. Now, you could hold this down as a 2-2. You can get enough gunshots off, but there are many teams here. Expectations are a team is going to crash them. Now, do you want to hold up as a 2 on a 4 fight, or do you tighten up and actually push yourself into one compound? VE are holding that as a 2 solos, and a lot more of these teams now are going to have to make their play in. Team 18 should be in early doors. We're just going to see Team 8. These guys should come back down and try and recall. Any teams pushing in from this north side are going to push into this corner here. And unless NS are in a position to defend that, they're going to get caught out. Expired on the rotation round. So is TR. They're pushing around on the south side here. But we're going to see GTS. They should have tightened up quicker. They've got a lot of teams coming their way now. MP have lost to this, but look at this rotation. All these cars coming around. This is what I'm talking about. These guys should have been situated up in a position. We'll be getting loads of kills here. There's one. Put that reload on. Change guns. Teams are going to want to be stopping this area. This is the area. This is the prime real estate. PHG have stops. Charlton's in. Right, looks like we see Government FAs. They are just defending out. They're waiting for their sitting tight and getting these shots on. Also, Pick and Co not quite in. Government FA's not in, but they're sitting in the middle of the two. Bernie has done fancy, so we're seeing the crash here. ZR, how often we go for the crash? They do have the shots coming from behind. But yeah, ZR just getting caught out. Good play there from VE with that 2-2 split, holding it down. Ace Gaming is going to be going at it here with FSI. Wonder who knows who's here. Fox is on the rotation rounds. Teammate team trying to hold. Who has done one of the THG boys. Try and cut out loose here. Nameless, if they were sitting further back here, they could have been picking up these. Or at least it's a 2-2 split. And Pia managed to get round. And there's that fight kicking off here. FSI tightening themselves down. They've lost 2, but they've taken 1. FSI have gone down. Picking up an extra kill though from Ace. He's moving down. Big ditches here. Are they going to come all the way down? They haven't. Pick and Co have crashed up. The Ollie is here. Josh is trying to make the save. Got another one. Just Pickle left now for the team. Going for the res. Quite hard on the push down. I don't know the numbers. Ollie down. It's going to stop the push down. It's not bad for them though. Let's get across the other. That's it. Now out. That Molly's actually done them a favour. Pickle and Co able now to get a res up. Zone has. Oh, Zone's on a heavy shift away here. VE crashing in. This is the right play for VE. They're tightening up. Actually pushing over MP. It has done expired. Guys are tightening themselves in now. A lot of teams on the rotation now. Looks like we've seen Peace from Player want to hold this hill. Oh, she's first in. In on the right side. Headshots there on Ollie's. Picks him up, putting down to a 2 HP. So really unlucky with Ollie trying not getting that knock there. Kadosh is going to have to get some meds in. VE have tightened up on the other building. There's a 3. Losing 1. There's that confirm. Obviously with VE giving out their compounds. Allowed team number 8 to get in. Ace Gaming trying to hold out the ultimate FAs at the top here. They hit their shots though. Oh, my FA's just putting away slightly. Who's down? Grenade there. He's nicked that kill. Got my FA's now down to a 2 again. Trying to work their way down. And all the action coming in now. GTS still holding out this area. It looks like we see Team 17 TDT. They've had to put up here. Should be a good nade. Nade is over. Gone too far right. They actually cut loose GTS. They're getting out of here. Yo, is coming behind. Pepe has done pizza and pie over in the middle. So they moved in. Big fight here between MP and Expired. And they're going to hold that Expired. Oh, trying to work their way in. They've just been cleared out in time. Me to get there. TR have managed to wrap around. GTS have actually tied themselves up to a 2-2 split again. Taking back one of the original compounds with the zone coming down. We normally don't see it happen like this. It normally comes more this side or it bounces to the other side. But look at how tight these 3 teams are close to each other. Looks like Pepe has been knocked there by the Bolty. We'll be able to get the res on there for teammates and unable to get the confirm. Expired though. They've got to work their way out here. But we're going to see Pizza and Pilo as a 4 trying to hold up. Taking some hits though. A knock here. EDT though, doing some damage. EDT really focused on these boys and might give them enough. They got to confirm on Peace and Platter. It's got the knock there. Very hard for him to get that res. Very, very hard. Got some time. Use your time. Let smoke get off. I don't think you can get out the res now. 15 seconds. Gotta do. I'm at the play. I think you gotta run now. 7 seconds left. You're not gonna be able to get the res. Look at the time. You're not gonna be able to get the res, bro. Can't slim. Ace Gaming has gone to GTS. Blitz and CS14 are holding him down. That's made the run. He's actually run the opposite way and he's been picked up 9th place. We are now into the point pot. FAs need to work their way and GTS now needs to do something now. Team 17 PDT pushing their way through. Some Pilot are a little bit lower. The biggest action we are going to see is between these 3 teams though. BE and Pickle & Co. Team 18, the ultimate FA is a little bit higher up. They're going to have to make something magical happen. NS tighten themselves up with the cars. Might see these guys make a big crash over here. There isn't much to play in the middle. So 18 have got to make a decision whether to come in. Same as GTS. GTS is the opposite of what they do, but they've got to make an aggressive play here. And for the car explosion, might be able to hit their boy up. EnVy's pushing up and over. Great shots on here from the boys. Oh, GTS unlucky getting closed out. That was the right aggressive play. Looks like the old FAs are coming this way as well. Going to take advantage that they've had knocks. Eastern and Pilot needs to come in. FA is actually stopping on the other side. B has been stolen by Bernie from VE. Team 14 and Team 5 mutual agreement still holding out. Peter and Pilot a little bit lower down. They've got to make the play up. Laid out. Pretty guessing here. He's close. Zone is doing danger here, but Team ANS getting the zone and a zone again, and having the luck of the draw where these teams are just pushing away slightly from him. Josh has dropped 17. Molly's in. Grenade unlucky, just missing off the walls. That was close though. Let's get the res in. Both these teams are fighting over slim pickings. Murphy's using the time where these guys are fighting, and then we see Peter and Petter have been controlled off. It means these guys are going to be able to come down and play this reach line. Murky's on the up on the top side as a solo. Got one on the push. Looking like they're going for the res. Actually got 2. Right, he needs to make something happen here. Going for smoke. Grenade out. Expectation should be get the bike. Why are you not taking the bike? Going for the fight. Merc has done one. 1-on-1 now. Oh, teammate not helping. Gonna go. Oh, that is close. Merc's laying down one way. He's not interested in what's behind him. Right, he's got one. Got 2. Oh, he's got a 3-pack. He's get out there quick. Oh, and a bit of salt as well. Jeez, righty. That's gone to Lizard. This might be the end of Pickle and Codo, but what a 3-pack there from him. Trying to make some magic happen. Not gonna be enough. Teammate are holding up. Oh, Pickle and Co. Woof. Icy. Getting a 4-on-1 here. 4-on-1. I don't want to take the action replay of White with his 3-pack. Good flash there from Better. Rotating round. Molly right on top of him as well. Winner, chicken dinner. Not the action at the end, but wow, what action between Pickle and Co and Righty. Utterly insane. Great play though from team number 8, picking up 7-kill win, and just not just luck, but they played that top row really well. V back to where they pushed into the compound, gave him a clear run. V unlucky just picking the wrong side of the road there, but NS taking first place. EDT in second. Pickle and Kodo with an outstanding 3-pack Righty. Oh, actually, one of your kills was Nick, most probably. But yeah, doing bits there. The Ultimate FA is taking 4th place, and VE are in 5th place. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. I don't think I missed it with Pickle. I did. He's just gone out, unfortunately. What a 3-pack though beforehand. Obviously, not much to see here, but TDT crawling in, great molly coming in, and then obviously a great flashbang. This flashbang actually tucks him quite well. I think he thinks he's at the tree. Big wrap round. Using a ridge really effectively. Molly's in. I don't think they know where he is at this point. Now they see him. Great shots. Gets down to a 1-shot. Winner, chicken dinner. Right, Miramar is up next. I'll leave you on the action replay screen. See you in 2. Okay, let's go. Round number 3, Miramar is my favorite as a host, as always, because it's the hardest to rotate. The bigger maps, and obviously PUBG saying they're going to be making some more 8x8s. So great for esports, and great for watching, I'm not going to lie. Miramar's always the interesting one. For anyone who hasn't watched it before, it's all about that movement. Cars are 100% needed, but also they are very much for a dips, and they can cause issues and problems, and people get stuck on them. So it's major. Flight path is a south to a north. It's actually really good for these teams. We got a lot in. Lost Leones. We tend to find we lose a couple of teams. Picardo's the interesting one. Well, it's 50-50. We see people going there. We tend to see people going around this way. Chum, it's going to be the good. Power Grid and the compounds around. San Martin, Hacienda, great. Miners, great. Water treatment. EnVy used to go there. I want to see if they go there now. El Pozo, Monty's a bit of a longer drop. Creative Fields, longer drop as well. But really good places for teams to land. Here we go. Planes coming in. Looks like we got TDH coming out. TDT jumping out early doors. EnVy also going out early doors. They're going for Lost Leones. They're not going back for where they used to go with the water treatment. NS are out. ZR also out. The THG are out. EnVy Reacts is behind. So Lost Leones, you can lose teams. And looks like TR have pushed for Ricardo. Ace and Expired pushing for Power Grid right here. These teams are going to be coming in hot on the Power Grid. Team 16 and Team 10. Looks like was on Slim a little bit further back. Altman FA's last out the plane, pushing out towards this sort of northwest corner. FSI dropping down early doors. So is Pickle and Co. MP taking out Hacienda and surrounding compounds. And look at this split here. What is going on? We've got Pizza and Putter completely is playing one man. And they are coming down. Most teams are uncontended apart from this fight here between Team 10 and Team 16. Ace Gaming, our current leaders, getting one down. Kill confirm. Now for a second, might see Expired change their game plan and back away from this now. Waza is backing away. Slim's got a bit more of a harder time. Looks like he's going for it though. I think Slim needs to cut out the back here. And we've got a vest, mate. Keep taking your chances where you can and back away. He hasn't even seen the players to his right. I'm gonna get dropped every day. Expired down to a one man straight away, and lucky for them, this game is just getting the guns and just clearing it out quick. Okay, zone placement is down central south. Those teams are going to be happy. We're going to see some teams rotating in. Team 11 MP, Team 9 Pizza and Butter, 14 for Pickle and Co, FSI now at team number 6, and then the ultimate FAs team number 18. They also need to come in. Everywhere else seems to be taken. VE with this minus drop. So these guys doing this quite a bit. You know what? It's one of my favorite drops here on Miramar. If you get the split, as in what they're doing now, and no one is contending you, really good. If you see teams obviously dropping for one side to the graveyard of minus, you might be able to see these two players will come down for these compounds in and around where GTS have gone. If it's clear, big split here. If they're contended, you'll find that all this team will drop into one location and hold up and try and take the fight. It's one of these places that you can get away with dealing with that. Okay, teams start to make their move up. TDT moving from the south and making their way in. Again, people that obviously haven't played, there's a couple of good locations. So where Frame B sitting at the moment, if the zone was a little bit more south and you would be expecting teams to push down this road here or come up from this sort of south-southwest area where Frame B sits, this compound is really good. The reason being is that you got that straight road as cars come flying down here. And then if they are going straight, they're going to hit a bump and the car's going to flip. By that time, you can get some really great shots on from here. It's the same the other way. If teams are coming up on the hill, they can't see anything on the way up until they get to this high point. As the teams push up and over here, they would then start to see players are shooting. At that point, it's going to be pretty much game over for any team in rotation. This zone replacement, though, we're going to expect these teams to push away from this area and try and take a more of a central approach. Looks like these guys are taking outside of Lost Jones. Not a bad place. It is a 50-50 gamble now. A lot of these teams and the IGLs are going to be looking at this map, trying to figure out where it's going. There isn't mass amounts of water in, so we don't know exactly where it's going to play. I think these first couple of zones, the teams might try and centralize up and wait. We might see some teams just sit back and wait for the zone to pop and then make a commitment. Not so much more for a central compound or area, because don't forget, with Miramar, it's not always about the compound. You've got so many hills, dips, crevices that you can get away with and be able to move, like change locations, change fights, take fights on, back away from fights without any problem. And we are about to see potentially Expired taking on Ace Gaming here. Ace had actually pulled away, so they might be doing a 2-2. What's just seen him? He's backing away. Level 3 vest. And he got a 1 lid though. The body language of Ace doesn't... I don't see them thinking there's someone in here. Because they would have pulled back. Because it has backed away and gotten away with it though. Piastro and Ricardo, no problems had with them. MP now rotating our way up towards Ollie. Quite a hard one for the cars. Looks like VE are pushing down from more central area. Not a fan of this compound. It's right near the craters. Not a fan at all. Teams do massively play there. The other one is this one out in the field. Again, a great compound to have. A lot of teams do play well on these ridges. And also this compound here. So this is the one that's on the ridge line that looks down over Bacado. This is going to be a better one. There is another big dip here as well where teams can put their cars into and not be seen from Bacado and not be seen from the crater and be able to play out of the compound if needed. A lot of teams not being content at the moment. No contention on rotations. Looks like TR are pushing up here. VE Ghost is a little bit ahead. I don't know if Ghost has seen NS. TR would have had that bike coming now. But not seen. I'll lower down. MP are behind. We also see the boys coming in from behind. We've got Peace and Pilot coming in from north side. MP stuck in the middle. VE out in the road. We might see VE pull down towards the compound. TR were running up towards the compound and push back. BTS getting their cars on rotation. We see THG now pulling towards the other compound. Ace Gaming now Pick and Go coming their way and they've tightened up. Expired was he's able to get away and he's going to much be dip into Picardo and get away with it. Wait for the leaderboard 2 update. Let's have a quick refresh. Hasn't quite updated just yet. I'm assuming they might do it just at the end. This is my first time. I'm just stepping into cover for Cold Crew Exclusives, who has been hosting the EnVy League. Big fire here. Ace getting another early knock. Josh is down. Cool shot. He's got to be. It's up to him now to stop this push over. Ace Gaming have the play coming over. Right, they've got the res. Oh, backing away, but Ace Gaming getting there just in time. Got another knock. It's going to give them a more of an incentive to push. Oh, she's on the late wrap. So let's big push up. Missing the shots. He's going to get taken down there. Pepe has done 17 there for V. And the confirm for Ace. Pickle is going to be able to get the res now. They need to get a knock here. Grenades out. Molly's too short. Interesting to see which way Walshy goes with he wraps all the way around. Now Walshy's going to come around the backside here. He hasn't. He actually come around the left with the boys. Pickle on the run deal. Ace are down. Oh, big tanks though. Big push out from the right hand side there. Ace now. Both of their team down to a one shot. This going to go down there. Need to stop there. Need to stop that push. That nade's bounced away. Dynamic doing it. Doing absolute damage there. Righty's down. Walshy's dropped Dynamic. Up to the boys. Pickles pushing around for Walshy. Walshy needs to come out this and fight. Oh, he's down. Been nailed. Ace Gaming out at 15th. Woof. I don't think that's how they want to start that game. NG now working their way around. Looks like zone has bounced. Teams having to rotate round now. Expired, was it? He's coming in for some cheeky steals and kills here. He doesn't care. Wow, didn't even see it, but THD has just gone to GTS. They picked one up early. Then they got the others. Fired though. Real big chunk out here. The boy's not that interested in making a push. Obviously, zone has tightened up. Most people are in. Mushy's on his way in. Now, he's the only one really out of zone. I think was just regretting his push. You see a big wrap here. Good move from Pickle. I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's a one man or a four. But they've backed away. I think Woz has got away with that. He's lucky. I think when they look back at the replay, I think they'll be kicking themselves. Why didn't I make that push on this team? FA's now coming through. PL still holding up. Ricardo. VE in the same spot. Oh, Woz has taken a hit. He's down to a 1. Might find these guys. I've seen it's only a 1 now and push back. GTS actually made the play in there. That's what we missed. GTS made the play in for THC clearing up. They got the kill in the rotations. One of them tried to rotate up, so it was a 3-on-4. But then they had a big aggressive pushing for that compound. Good compound to take. Lots of open space around it though. We see team number 3, EnVy, taking shots out there. And we've got on the top side, Pizza and Pada. They were coming in by Graveyard by MP. It looks like they've wrapped around for this east and coming down by the crater. And the guys are pushing in now. Wazza has a big chunk. I don't think he's going to get it. I think he has to take this fight. No matter what he says or does now, he has to take this fight now. Kadosh. Got one. Get a med on. Kadosh is his first knock. Getting the res. People seeing him in the back. I think that's the one he wanted. Oh, he just flustered at the end there on the utility belt. Dynamics picking him up and getting the boys getting their res in. Big crash coming in here. Team 17 flying it in. TR Fosdo getting a knock from frame B and getting a confirm. And he's on the run now. DDT down a man. Aggressive push in there though. Flying the cars in. BE got a knock though. Let's come out and come back a bit. We are trying to get to Foz. VE have got the shots on them rather than DDT here. Losing frame B. Aggressive playing for them. I think Woz is going to be disappointed. He didn't stay in Picardo and try and hold it out. He actually went for the kill. So I'll take my hat off that he was going for the points. And points do make prizes. I was still holding out in the toilet. Boys are tightening up. No shots on Viper. They're going to be the call. He's gone up. Got some hits on him now. 21. Crossed out the toilet. Oh, that was a mistake. Got tucked in. He's on Lizard. ZR take the fight on there with NS. There's another one drop there, so we expect it sets ZR to be the aggressive push here. They're leaving away. No radar really needs to flip right here. You have to get the backs of these guys as they come up and over. ZR pushing. Nades are out. There goes one. Really up to no radar. He's on the defense here. They've got one up. And now need to get in the fight. Oh, good chuck down there. Puppy's down to a 1. So exchange backwards and forwards. We've taken down Zip. No radars down. There's the last guy left. He's a 3-on-1 now. He hasn't got any angles, unfortunately, for the confirm. Opting for the defense play. Guys are going to push in. Said, back to a 4. Both these teams losing zone now. I was about to say Puppy, did they? Oh, window, bro. I know that, mate, because I've made the same mistake. Oh, unlucky. Got half a spray on him, but that flashbang was really effective. NS winning the second game, though, going out early doors on the third. Looks like VE sitting great for zone. GTS now making a play in. Went off that compound. Got this whole side there. Oh, that's a good shot. One. Empty Zip Souls now on it. Puppy's on it as well. FSI tucking in. They should be able to get the res. That would be a confirm over there. Gotta hit your shots though, Vamsy. Good wrap here from Zip Soul. He's trying to get the angle. Needs to be careful that he doesn't expose himself too much. Seen just at the last minute. FSI might go to zone here. Oh, he's been picked up last minute. FSI out in at 11th. Not bad compound for GTS here. EnVy taking that compound in a dip. He's on TR. We're seeing Nameless versus Nameless. The ultimate FAs. He needs to either back away from this fight. And the moment he opens that door, they know he's going to be there. They are sitting firm. Let these guys get overconfident and make the push. You know they're going to. JB getting a few loot. Hits and bobs. You're holding back. I thought these boys might be aggressive. Now they're going for the push. They're actually going as well. There's a 3. Only go one way. He's trying to force him around this side here, so that he's going to get EDT, get that fight on him. EDT have taken some shots at. He hasn't got any more molly, so they could come in from behind now. Super spray. Super spray. Hit the one guy with a level 3 vest. Oh, is that about where he's going to go? Wow. One guy you don't want to run into with the vest, though. Read up. They are going out in 10th place. Team 18 going to be kind of stuck here. You'd expect these guys to be controlled out by Pickle and for TDT. VE just blessed with zone again. Have they got the drop? They're leaving the Grozer. Surely not, boys. You all on fives? Fives, mate. That's the Grozer all day long. Come on. VE with this 2-2 split. This is where we don't want to see VE fall short again. These guys need to tighten up. Now they either take the compound or they take the hillside. Me personally, I take the hillside. I know it's a bit more of a fight. You look at these teams here. These teams are going to push in, right? This compound, if a team comes over the top here and you get a team come down this road side, there's a big ridge here. These teams can play in on this team. So I'd want to be tightened up and trying to play the open gap that I can. But I know people feel that compounds are safer options. Okay, leaderboard has updated. So the ultimate FA is team 18 who's making the wrap round that north side. They've actually taken first place now, 70 points. GTS over in second with 69. And we see Ace Gaming have dropped from first to third. There is only a couple of points in it. So team 18 are on 70. GTS are on 69. Ace on 68. You'll see some plays now coming through. It's going to be this side that I'm interested in. But obviously VE and expired. VE and Pickle and Co pushing over. Then we've got MP coming behind. MP coming behind the ultimate FAs. Pickle's down. Might find that boys are going to lose. There we go. They've gone. Able to nick a kill there. Now it's going to be good, you know. They flip back this way. Now we're seeing MP now getting involved. I want to see if VE trying to hold out. This is the position I would have thought a 4-man VE would have been holding here. We've got one. Issues down. Foxy's tackling one in. Baby and Foxy still doing bits here. Cleared out MP. VE, this is what I want to see from VE. Nice aggressive play from VE. Don't allow him in at all. Don't allow him an inch. Try and control these teams out now. Foxy's up. Back in. Gonna do some damage here. He's gonna have to get ahead of the zone now before he can get another med in. JB is working his way up. Foxy, I don't know if he's going to get a med in time. So quick look. Close for him. He needs to get a med there. VE on the control. While he's racking around. Foxy gone. JB's trying to hold out for himself. See what JB can do here. Fortunately, not hit a shot. Unlucky for them. Team 18 out in 7th place, though. These guys are currently our leaders according to the leaderboard now. Team 17 are pushing. This is this little ridge line. So there's that ridge line on the road we're talking about they're playing. This is the ridge line just by the compound. Look at this. They can play anywhere around here and not be picked up. And then push in on VE at any point. This is more mainly we see teams coming on this corner. Can't really get the angle there. So we're up for the other VE boys to make sure they control these angles out. Zone has been blessed them again. But VE gonna have to tighten up. I think as a 4. If I was them, I'll still be taking this hill on this side over here. Easter and Piler over the other side of the dip to GTS. They're working their way in. EnVy now getting some shots on them. So they know they can't come this side. EnVy have just literally went, see you later, boys. Go back to GTS's side. Yes. Have to try and control. There's no need for them to push up and over. The Oddie's got one. Is that the closest they have? EnVy, the only play they're going to come is into this centralized area here. ZR needs to work their way down as well. GTS could find themselves stuck here if they don't make a play. They lost all their cars. Got one car here. The car starting is going to send Kaimi over the edge 100%. Would have thought he would have chucked that molly there. Ronaldo's got one.
moving in. ZR coming up the other side. GTS are running out of space here. PS14. Trying to stick the res. EnVy is helping him here. GTS are able to get the res in. They've gone down. BE controlled out 1. DDT out in 6. Pizza and Pilo going down rapidly at the moment. They made a ditch over to the other side. Pizza and Pilo getting tucked in by EnVy. This is the control area at the top. BE getting the reses in. 5 teams remain. Pizza and Pilo on a 1-man. Central zone, kind of like laying down. There isn't much you can do. There's a little bowl at the top. BE will come out and they will come up and over this side and push round. EnVy in a great position now to control out these teams. Pizza and Pilo right dead center here. Base 7, 38 seconds and counting. EnVy, great play for them. It's good to see these guys getting in the end zone. 5 teams remain. They're up to a 4-man now. Wakey TTTV is playing with them. Expect VE to come up on this north side and wrap out this compound. They really won't be taking them out. They just need to understand if there's anyone above them. VE should be wrapping left and going up and round. But they are. They need to come up and round this way. Gonna find they're gonna do this now. While this fighting's happening. VE taking shots at GTS. ZR controlling them out. GTS can be taken 5th place. EnVy now going to try and control that one. VE on top. VE needs to tighten up. VE got the control placement of zone. EnVy have done the right thing. They've tried to hold out the teams coming across. They must know ZR's here. All this gunfire behind. All of EnVy have turned around for it. Not one of them was looking back that way. Look, all of them hunting this way. Going to give ZR a clear. If ZR are smart, they're going to come in and wrap behind EnVy and push up. EnVy should get squeezed in between these two here. VE have lost one to Zipsol. EnVy are pushing up. Pizza and Pilo might get away with this. They're just tucking themselves in. Laying still under a bike. Ghost with big wrap down low. VE getting the res on. EnVy hasn't been able to push across just yet. Really surprised that ZR didn't make the push across. These guys are all focused on VE. 3 out of 4 teams remain completely 4-man strong. Phase 7, 2 phases remaining. And it's just tightened up. ZR, the only team really needs to move. I'm so surprised Pizza and Pilo's moving. I would have just backed myself underneath that bike and waited. Teams not pushing. But are the only guys to make the push. Now, there isn't much time for them to come in. They can come down on this left-hand side here, this sort of south-southwest corner, and then try and make the play. And there isn't much. And I'd expect EnVy and VE at that point to take the fight to ZR. I think ZR needs to time this well, and the moment EnVy and VE start engaging, that should be the cue for them to tuck in behind. Adapts though, really doing well there in the bottom sort of southeast corner. He's really trying to hold the anchor. Here comes the push. They have opted to go that way. Smokes are out heavy. That's needs to get everything over. Oh, VE getting involved here. Adapts needs to get these shots on. He's missed it. He's wasted that opportunity there. EnVy got to get them mollies out. They have. Utility belt has to come out. EnVy has to do this quick and then have to flip round. VE doing the right thing. They're coming up and over. ZR been pushed over. They've gone out in 4th. VE down to a 1-man. Wakey is holding out as much as he can. It is a 4-on-1 here. Pizza and Pilo might get a free pass to 2nd place. It's got 1. He's gone. They're going to be able to get the res. Pizza and Pilo able to get naked. Nice new underwear and make it through to 2nd place here. It's Gonna be a 4-on-1. Pretty much dead center zone as well, I think. I'm gonna come right down on him. Fair play. Pizza and Pala, that bike play over the road, managed to get away with it and push them into second place. But wow, what a ending! As these teams made the play, that was the only play for ZR there to make the play across. What they didn't go their way is EnVy and VE didn't engage the fight. They made the play, and both teams started whacking shots onto ZR. They done what they could. VE took the win. Look at their aggressive play. They didn't allow EnVy to get back on their feet after having that fight with ZR, so they took first place. Pizza and Pala in second. EnVy though in third. Wakey, Daps at the end and missing those shots are really key for him, holding an anchor to be able to control those teams out and not allow it. But he missed those shots. They were able to tuck him in nice and quickly. I will give him benefit of doubt that he actually had VE shooting at him at the same time. ZR, it was going to be a hard play no matter what happened there. Great amount of kills, great aggression from you guys. You picked up 4th place, and GTS is unlucky getting controlled out at the end there. Obviously, you had Pizza and Pala and ZR not allowing you out of that corner. You guys took 5th place. We look at the action replay. Not much to see apart from the new underwear from the new pack. Someone spending the money. We've got much more to see, but as I said, it was a great rotation. From this, you've got to remember though, Pizza and Pedal were on the outside by GTS and they took a big chunk off there. They got 2 across on the bite. The other guys opted and then they died, but not much to see. Winner, chicken dinner. VE taking the dub. That's going to push him heavily up on the leaderboard. Right, let's take a quick break. Miramar again up next. Game number 4.
and tear the wall apart. Zero tones, now your head to the floor. You out of love. Well, your time is up, someone's out of touch. Just the two of us, just the two of us. Break my bones by the 100 more. Rising from the fading dust. The blood of my eyes a little more. I go blind, and the sword from behind it pierces straight through my spine. Pull me down way too long, buried seeds come alive. Got my niggas on the leash way too long. Now I strike, it's a knife or a knife with a dead or life. Ain't no cars on the street, you get what's born in the street. Sound the horns and the drums, ain't no room for the feet. Got me down when you need, now you begging. Told you then, but you rather ignore me. All you know is the latest is sorry. By the prize from a distance where we stay like the blood of fire.
Let's not watch the action replay again. We've seen it enough. Anyway, at round 4, secondary Miramar. Before we go back to an Orangle, let's break that down. So a lot of teams able to move and get in with that one team missing. So the first couple of zones were nice and easy. I think that Spider going to look back at this and go, actually, why did we re-push back? That we could have stuck ourselves in Picardo, maybe got into the point part. It would have been hard though. Big rotations coming in from multiple teams. Not as many rotation kills as I thought, but people like ZR pushing the compounds against NS. Great pushes from them. ZR rolled in on them as a 4, didn't lose any, pushed again, just aggressive play. There are certain teams, we see this with Miramar, that actually, despite they don't like it, their gameplay style, they have like this aggressive mindset that hits, and it really favors some of these people because they're able to hide, duck and dive, and it gets away from this like hiding in compounds. You've got to remember, when you're in a compound, you know where people are going to pop up most of the time. When you're in an open area, you've got so many more dips and crevices that you can surprise teams and actually look at tucking people in quite quickly. The fourth zone is a west to an east. It's not as centralized as before, but you know what? There's still a lot in. We might see an early drop to Vladimir, Chum, Monty, El Pozo is going to be interesting on Power Grid. Will we see that double drop again? Will TR go for Picardo? Los Leones, we had multiple teams go last time. Expectations are we're going to have maybe 1, maybe 2 again. Graveyard, Minus, I think it's going to be hold up for VE. MP might go north to San Martin, Hacienda. Really surprised if they get uncontended. We've got the late ones though, the Impala, the Junkyards, and El Hazard. And we might see a team go late playing on this one. Monty has been flown over here. We're seeing THG gone over. FSI also gone for the early drop, thinking they might be safe here. These guys are going to be fighting for the cars. FA's also pushing high. No one's actually gone back for Monty. We might see one of these teams turn around and go back. FSI are going to be fighting this one out here, but they are stacking up on the car. We did see 3 teams, so EnVy, ZR, and we're seeing Pizza and Pilo come back down towards Los Leones. NS going to be able to spread out here, and we're going to see Team 17, TDT. They're going to be spreading out. They took this area last time. Pickle and Co did go for the early drop, Vladimir. We are seeing Walshy Gaming, Ace Gaming, with Expired taking the fight on again. Let's see if Expired have this time got down and got guns. So it is at least a 4-on-4 fight. Let's see who can win this one. I know Walshy never wants to give anything up, so I knew he was going to come here again. The big question was, would Expired when I come take the fight a secondary time? Slim though, VSS and Vector. That's going to be, and he's got a decent amount of ammo as well. Look at that. Just hasn't got the extended on the Vecchi, but he is running to a shotgun. So I would love to see who phased this one off first. But Walshy is backing away. He's on the big push though. Gangly puts him down to 2. Pushes through. Getting hounded. He had to play that one. He's gaming the first to lose one this side. Jumps deadly. Oh, that nade right on top of him. Just put that nade up there. Guys are pushing around, so just need to keep an eye on. They are trying to make a play through the middle. This is a better push here. Limbs now down. I jumped right through the middle. This time expired though, getting a knock here. Might see Ace having to back away. Yeah, definitely backing away. This game we might get caught out. There's a lot of open ground for them to get through. This is a big dip here. They need to get past. Expire closing in fast as well. The question is, do they think they're still in the compound, or are they going to have a look over? I think they've had a listen. I don't know if it's going to be enough. They've seen them. Big shots here from Slim. Bullshit running in a straight line. This could be the end of best gaming, and it is. Oh my god. Not even first zone coming in. Ace Gaming getting turned around. So 1-0. 1-1 now. Ace and Expired landing on Power Grid. Hopefully I'm going to tune in next week watching Ice Cold, and let's see if they continue this fight for this area. Now we're seeing some rotations here. TR on the rotation. 17 with the flip over here. Actually opts into back on the other side. It's not a bad play. TR stops as well. We're seeing back on the forward fighting. He's pushing MP though with that normal drop. Really spread though MP. Gotta be careful here. A lot of teams gonna be coming through. This area here is gonna be deadly for rotation kills. MP gets some good hits on that. 35 HP. Ollie's down. Gonna change their game style. TR Yoda is through. A lot of these teams still need to rotate. Pizza Impala, EnVy, ZR, DDT, NS, Pickle & Co, HG, team number 4, Team 18, which is Nadam, which is the Ultimate FAs, FSI, just getting the zone. Nice easy path for them to come in on this side, though. VE taking centralized, hoping they're going to get. Can VE get a nice zone placement dropping down on them? Gonna be good to see. Yeah, they're on a 2-2 split. They're not quite in a position where they are able to get all their team through. It'll be why the second team coming through. NPR moving to this area we said about the kills and people rotating in. Might have been better staying down here and trying to catch these teams as they come through. Drop on the southeast side. Don't think any teams will be able to pick this one up. Pizza Empire are going down, but it looks like they're going for a really wide rotation. Will be uncontended. Be nice and quiet for them, but look at game number 1. Pizza Empire had a storming game, but they were off the bat shooting like straight off the bat. Is a slower game for them. Maybe doesn't fit their forte. Do they prefer getting in? NS now making their way in. EnVy also look like they're trying to get that rotation here. We might see these teams clash here between GTS and EnVy, as they might both reach this corner crossroad at the same time. EnVy adapts is on his Todd though. GTS are going to have a dig at him, I think. The rest of the boys are behind. EnVy has seen GTS. They are rotating down and around here. They're going to be catching up with one of the. There's one here. He's just one of the Peace and Pilot guys. Again, look how more passive these teams are in rotation. They are going well out of their way to get in and around. Normal rotation coming across here, down rounds and up onto this side here. My shoes waiting. My CCNs are going to try and pitch up and take from this area. Looks like JB's actually taking a bit more of a chunk off. Yeah, catching up. Dabs has spun out. He's controlled it though. Got more of these teams now fighting. B's taking some damage, but he's giving some back. That in the open, his boys have to cover him where he gets to some cover. Only bit he's got is round here. Should be able to get in safe here. Remember, these guys are out of zone. PhD though in a better position for the cars and stuff, but Rain B's down. Well, he's not even stopping. I think this is a matter of time that they believe that he's gone. Like hard to go. In phase one, these two guys are going to be able to get away with a made in a fight. Good shots there. Another good shot as well. Jeez. Causing damage. The question is, who's going to cut loose first? Looks like we're seeing THG cutting loose and now going around the north side. I think this is allowed. Yeah, this has allowed them to get out. They've given up on the kill. Waiting for the later game, and the zone has popped heavy. VE still in zone though. MP more centralized. We spoke about this earlier. NS got themselves in a good position. I think NS should push up to the next set of compounds. Looks like we're seeing this EnVy are chasing. Oh, heavy chasing now. They need to take it in tandems of who's shooting. Everyone needs to focus on where they're going. Fighting about literally trying to get out of here. That's the Pizza and Powder boys should be turning up and getting the heat back on here for EnVy. Have EnVy taken on too much of it? They're smart. They've stopped. EnVy have opted to make the smart play, and they have stopped here. Change their route of path. EDT and THG obviously disengaged. They're now coming on zone. They've got a little while to go. Expired and winning the fight. Power grid. They are running their way in. ZR working their way in slowly. Going to take the corner. Obviously NS have played up to that other compound. Great for them. GTS now working their way over. They might come over towards EnVy here. As EnVy have situated themselves in the compounds. GTS will look over the hill. Car's covered though. Someone has to put the handbrake on the car. That's cool. Those splits. So EnVy are aware GTS are here. Same vice versa. These are in Power Store away. A lot of these teams very much on this sort of left side, this west side. Only seen real free teams over here. He's not playing bits with the aggressor. Come on, son. Maybe trying to hold out the compound. This is what we talked about a little bit earlier. A lot easier for GTS to get angles, find angles on these guys, like, and get lost and lose like the player, get lost in the player. So look at this, like Splits. This has his whole ridge line on which he can work around. Merc has done pickle. Whereas EnVy have a couple of windows, a couple of doors, a couple of walls. You normally can take them apart here. Perhaps he's trying to find an angle though. Be creative. Three times grows are deadly. Utter deadly. Big on Co able to get the res. EDT going to come right in between these two teams. Shots on. Anyway, it's all flat ground here. So I don't get the lots of gunfire coming in here. Looks like THG able to get their boys in. All these teams here on the east need to work. The time 47 seconds. Looks like GTS have made the call to back away and try and get into zone. NS in a great spot, MP in a great spot. Teams going to push in. These teams here are going to race for this compound. Oh, we've got a crash in the middle. VE getting crashed this time. ATR, JB dropping one, the nades finished the other. Ollie's done one in between the wall. They're down to a 1 now. More grenades coming out. V holding their compound out and tightening up. Here come the other two. Benny obviously spraying through to the smoke. Gets in the shots, a little bit of a whiff there at the end. 14th place though for Team 17. TDT going out, getting hammered coming through here. Looks like we see the ultimate FAs pushed across the mortar treatment, taking the compound early doors. MP still holding out well. Really surprised these teams haven't pushed in for here. FSI have come down for it though. PC Empire wrapped up. EnVy are cut back across the GTS path really. Take one of the compounds outside edge. They're gonna have to think about moving again after. PC Empire getting shots from ZR. They are sitting in the middle. This is a good compound to hold. I think they're going to be okay. MP sitting in the better position, I think, at the moment. Expired still getting their way in. Got going through Hacienda now. Pick on Co are just on the outside, and let's see if Team 4 can return the favour on Team 14 because they were absolutely nailing them going across. FSI taking some damage from MP. Just seeing if the leaderboard had updated. Has it updated? Not just yet. Teams holding out. FSI crawling their way in. GTS still playing this sort of passive gameplay. It's not the GTS I'm used to seeing on Miramar. They're normally very aggressive. There are 13 teams still remain, and there is a lot of open space. Look at all of this. This whole area is field area, and it has come down heavy on field area. I think NS are going to be happy they're still here. I'll be questioning, are they questioning themselves because they pushed over from this side? Would they rather be on here? Let's see if they make the move. Pick almost re-wrap around from water treatment around, bin the cars and run through. Team 4 will have to make something magical happen as well, but yeah, you got to look at this. The IGLs here not struggling. Struggling is the wrong word, but they've got to think about this. A lot of this is field, right? So we've got a lot of fields in, a lot of flat space. But this compound here just out, all flat space. Look at it. Right? There's a couple of like bits to cover. You don't really want to get stuck in it. So you're going to know loads of teams are going to pitch their way up around the mountains. All right. So Pick on Co done the right thing. They're pushing the water treatment early. They picked it up. Looks like Merc is going back over. Actually, no, getting the petrol garage. Oh, not bad play actually. Team 18 might do a 2-2 split. Looks like we're gonna have to Team 4. They're gonna have to try and make something magical happen. Now they've only got a couple of compounds. They're either gonna crash on Merc, or they're gonna crash into power grid. Water treatment. GTS got a knock on FSI. Now see a nice push. Kind of right. Alright, going there. The side been closed. Looks like EnVy trying to make a big crash out here. They're stuck in the middle, down to a one-man. EnVy have gone. Team 4 THG not taking off too much, but they have pushed themselves into a little mini compound here. Bridge. watching the right way, they'd be able to catch expired. He knocked out. No. Actually, he has. He's gone. I think they'll be. Oh, bless him. He's gone. GTS. RTR gone against Pickles, so they crashed in on them as well. They actually took off big chunk going rounds. GTS though, taking the road, they're getting a lot of heat here. It's up to TS14. TS14 is gonna have to control this and really take the heat off. I mean, I've missed a couple of his first shots. Not his second. Oh, splits not saving TS14, but managed to get the old Noxy. It's still having to hammer through. That grenade's good. That grenade's good. Oh, 3-pack on the grenade. Blitz with an outstanding grenade there. This is last guy left. You have to try and make something happen. Talk about a flip around there. Good nade. Massive clear up. GG's. Let's have a quick look at that. Look at this. The TS14 obviously trying to hold out his angles there. Doing bits and bobs. He missed the first shots obviously, but then pulls it back and gets knocked down by splits. Not saving TS14, but actually getting the knock on the man, which is good enough. You then obviously see big grenade now coming over. Look at that nade. Perfect nade. Going straight to action. 3-pack. Let's quickly get back to the fight because GTS is pushing their way in. MP though, trying to hold out. GTS losing 2. Blitz is down. They're on the outside of edge zone here. Boys are going to be able to get a res in if they need to. MP. Had to get a med on, bro. Don't pop up. Turn around and get your boy up now. Yeah, go turn and get the res. Get the res. That's it. They're going a good little dip here. VE. Doing some damage though. Big movements round. He's taking some hits. Not many. Everybody needs to get up and focus in here. We've got one. He's run through the middle. Another one. MP surely going to clear up here. ETS though, falling apart. They could have got them made a lot quicker here. MP going to be controlled out, I believe, by VE. Looks like great play. This 2-2 split has really paid off for the ultimate FAs. Spire though had losing 1 to lugging out. Had to flip around. Now trying to make something happen here against THG. Slim dropping down. Good molly. Oh, ZR crashing this as well. Let's go up to the bigger picture. Zip Soul is in. ZR are flipping around. They're going to try and get involved in this. Looks like Team 18 have all tied up as a 4. They've crossed over to the other side, avoiding the crossover. Jolton, no. Got one. He's going to take a hit. He's stuck in. That was lobbed a grenade. Zip Soul, though, with another outstanding grenade. Limzo holding on. And there's the clear up. GG's. Fired. 1. THG. 1 man. Great throw. Fancy nose, mate. Got him. And though these guys are fighting, so I think they're trying to figure it out. While we wait for that, everyone else is kind of just taking pop shots at each other. Right, he has picked up Foxy kill confirm. So a quick look at the action replay. Look at this, right? So we had a 2 fight expired here versus THG trying to get involved in, and obviously look at this ZR crash. ZR crashed in, smokes in the corner. They've made the play in really effectively. Great. Charlton's coming on the outside of smoke. Great shots from him. He's got 1 knock. He's pushed in. He's got down to a 1. And look at this. Nature's coming to the top. Grenade is just nailed all of them, mate. He's taking Charlton down, putting him down to a 1. Bill back for a play there. Oh, no. Slim has taken 2 with him. Oof. GG. ZRR going to be fuming with that. Fuming. Down to a 1 man. That's not what you want. The only good advantage is he's got zone. Team 18, the ultimate FAs, who are currently sitting in first place. Let's have a quick refresh of the leaderboard. not updated just yet. Gonna have to try and do something here. VE the first time needs to make a move. VE have got this ridge that they can play. Let's see if we can have a quick look at it. We've got this little ridge line here, but obviously, yeah, Team 9, Teacher and Pilot are going to give them some major problems. Going to force them to come in. But actually opted to come up for an open area. The box is normally bad, Ghost. We really want to take this area here. Pickle and Co should really come in on zone. They have enough, I believe, of an area over here that they can just play. There'll be a smidgen in that they can play here. The big question is, what is Team 9 going to do? How are they going to come in? They haven't gone all the way over, so they've not played up and over to Team 14. They are, looks like they're pushing their way down towards this shack here. It is flat zone. They should be able to make this in. Uncontended by 14, 18. ZR might be the only guy. Spree might be the only guy that can see him. He can see VE though. I don't think he wants to shoot just because he's going to have to move after this one. He might get lucky. He might get another little bit of zone. And he might have got a bit area over here. Can't believe ZR disappointed that they've lost that. He goes taking off a bit more. Trying to figure out now if the VE boys are gonna make a decision now. They're gonna go for the res. Be risky, especially with the boys here. I think the right place to let Ghost go. It depends on this next zone. If he's in next zone, then maybe make a play for it, right? He is just. Might be the right play, but gotta think he's got a lot of problems in here. They're gonna have to crash a car in and tuck it in on one side. It's gonna be hard. I know VE might go for the save here. Bree might just try and hold out and try and get his kill. I said what I'd sort of do is trying to hold in that position. They are committing Bernie to go for it. Not bad. That's not a bad positioning for him. He's left a little gap here. We might see boys come up and over. Lord's picked it up. But he needs to get a res on. VE losing one. Confirmed. Now losing two. Pickle and Co coming up over the top. We've got 5 teams remain here. That's unfortunate. I think VE really questioned they should have gone for the res or not there. It's hard, like, especially when you got someone in your ear going, res me, I'm safe, res me, I'm safe. It's a hard one. Did VE do the right thing? Teamwork, VE are better as a 4. We know they can fight and they're 1s as well. I'm not going to take anything away from them and that, but that was a hard play. That cover was not the best. Same as Peter and Pilot. Again, not in the best cover here. Let's make something happen. They've got VE one side and they've got Pickle and Co on the other side. 3 is out of area. The only play he's got is that rock there. He should be picked up. How's there a drop out zone? That's not very fair, is it? That's teasing Spree. Good knocks there from Kadosh. That's going to turn the attention. The shoot is on him. He's been picked up here. VE's actually got the favour back and got him. 5 teams remain. VE now down to a 1-man. Other lowest here. Pizza and Pilar are sitting as a 3. Looks like the controllers here are Pickle and Co. They are pushing in. They are a 4. They are trying to take this fight where they got a knock. JB's managed to get the res in. Big push here. Mishu's got 1. So JB's actually got him. JB and Merker down. Mishu is down to a 1. I think the boys can see him there. Let's see if Mishu can defend this. He's tired. He's going to go around to the side. He knows clear. Oh, good shots though from Mishu, but yeah, not enough. I need to hit him Pickle once. They're going to lose though, isn't it? Surely. They've pushed in for the aggressive play on the compound. Pizza and Pyro at the top, but they've only got a little bit of cover here. I don't even know if these rocks are in. I think these are just about in here. You'd expect Pizza and Pyro to wrap round, come and play the petrol garage as well. VE Ollie is just in. He's going to hold firm. VE on 10 kills as well. Pizza and Pyro on 2. Pickle and Co sit on 8. 10 kills though. 10 kills in a third. I wouldn't be too worried with that. You might be able to get some more. It just really depends. If we see Team 14 and Team 9, Pickle and Co and Pizza and Pilot take the fight. That Pickle is looking towards V Ollie. I think he's seen him. He has. Might see the attention now come this way. V Ollie's in. He's okay. He can sit tight there. Actually, better cover for him from Pizza and Pilot. He nearly had a little look then. Pizza and Pilot are in here. Only got the 3 smokes and Comey. They need to use these smokes effectively. You gotta expect him to come down. It is phase 8, so phase 9 is gonna be the dot. Oh my days, Pickle drop Comey quick. There we go. Pizza and Pilot down to a 2. They even get the res on that? I have as well. GG's. Got no lid though. The Ollie's done 1. Bet Pizza and Pilot in a bad spot here. They're trying to work their way down, trying to work their magic. Ollie might go zone. Trying his hardest to get in. Not going to do it. Oh, he has as well. Ollie's on the move. Alarm, Pizza and Pilot down. Ollie's got another one. Whoa, Ollie's picked him up. Ollie is fighting for his life here. He's going to go zone. I think he is. VE. Ollie though, picking up those extra kills. Just at the end, taking a bow and going, thank you very much. I'll take seconds. Big kills there. I think they landed on a 12 bomb, didn't they? Team 14, 8 kills. Pickle and Co, aka Docs, coming down aggressively. Good push over towards the water treatment and then controlling it out. You went round, killed that TR, came back to the water treatment, controlled it, didn't allow Pizza and Pedal to push in, and then you made the aggressive push down to the ultimate FAs. Taking first place, VE in second place. Ollie down doing bits with a 6. I think that push there, you might have had more people at the end, but I get it, especially when they think they're safe. Pizza and Pilot in third place. The ultimate FAs in 4th, and ZR. Unfortunately, what a crash and what action replays we got from that. But just going to be so disappointed they didn't pick up that last player, losing 2 down to Spree, but Spree picking up an extra kills. Let's have a quick look at the last action or the action replay from that one with VE Ollie here. I thought he was going to go to zone there. It was so close that he managed just to get it in. Able to push his way out the car though. The guys have done a favor. They're blowing the car up. It's giving him that little bit of extra push where he's able to push over now towards that. Pizza and Pilot, I've lost 1 to zone. V Ollie picks up an extra one, turning the 1. And then yeah, wham bam, thank you ma'am. Does some digs though, but he's got nowhere else to go. He's done the right thing. He's just waiting for zone to go out. Winner, chicken dinner. Pickle and Co. Round number 5, final round. Erangel coming up now.
I'm out of control, just hold on. We can make this last a while, but you keep acting like a child. So we can do this one more time, then I'm not gonna do this anymore. Cry on my shoulder and make me feel like I'm the one. So go and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you. Let's just say our last goodbye. For now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you dear.
up when I drown. You got my head spinning round. I'm out of control, just hold on. We can make this last a while, but you keep acting like a child. So we can do this one more time, then I'm not gonna do this anymore. Cry on my shoulder and make me feel like I'm the one. So go and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you. Let's just say our last goodbye, but now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you, dear. Let's just say our last goodbye, but now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you, dear.
Let me call you tonight, and I need you in my life. Baby, I miss you so much. Sick of love, but I need you in my life. Sorry, love, but you don't have to fight. Let me come and let me hug you tight. I'm sorry, love, but you don't have to fight. Let me make it better, I will sing to you. Shawty, you so perfect, let me fall for you. Sorry to know you're all alone tonight. Yeah, closer to you, falling. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry to know. Hey, hey, hey. Falling. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry to know you're all alone tonight. Yeah, close enough love, but I need you in my life. Sorry, love, but you don't have to fight. Let me come and let me hug you tight. Sorry, love, but you don't have to fight. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, falling for you. Let me call you tonight, and I need you in my life. Baby, I miss you so much. Let me make it better, I will sing to you. Shawty, you so perfect, let me fall for you. Sorry to know. Hey, hey, hey. Sorry
Yes, I am muted. Teams are now pushing in. Sorry, that's obviously been muted for a little while. I had the missus coming out to mute. You know what she's like, mate. FSI, are they making a play for the boat? This is a 50-50 play. Which way is the boat going? We've got 1 on, 2 on, 3 on. It's only phase 3, which is going to be a phase 4. But if this boat opts to go the other way, it's going to be a mistake for them. Oh my god! And zone has. Has it gone? Is it turning? FSI have jumped. I think it is the right play. It's not turning back. Looks like we're going to have to see the boys now on the swim here. Mushu is looking for the kills. You waiting for them to get in the boat? I think he is, you know. Oh, Mushu's got 1. That was unfortunate there. He's not throwing a grenade for a depth charge. Well played though. Guys are going to try and hone these guns out for some kills. It'd be interesting if FSI decides to get on the rock and try and get involved as well. Zone is coming. I think these guys are going to go down to zone here. It's all about this. Definitely think it's all about this boat that's sitting here. I don't think CJ is dead, but I think you should try and take one for the team and try and pick up these kills. THG now swimming. Mushu Merc should be able to pick up the boat. You're going to see these guys grab it and then hold out. A lot more teams though. Big shift on zone place. I did not expect it to shift up north like that. I thought he was going to come more central down to this area. VE again straight away pushing. Big area, good area to take. There's obviously rocks coming up here. Could push even a little bit further. They could go on the other side. Double drop on the other side. Expires the only team up that could hold up for another zone before getting across. They could push across and pick up a drop. In a huge amount of teams. Going to be on the outside of this area here. EDT who pushed across and took out Ace Gaming now need to be dealing with this. Good hits there. Down to 1. Oh, and they are pushing as well. EDT backing away. DE taking central-ish again. Okay, as I said, the FAs, they've moved themselves into a position where they've backed away, got the boat over, they held out over Team 4, which is THG, and they're not going to be able to make it in. Comey has dropped 17. And there we go. Team 4 is going to be taking 12th place. Big question is FSI. They're going to be able to get across. Good knock there, though, from Pizza and Powder. Has bounced back. EnVy scores a 1. EnVy are just all over the place. They've been up here. They've come over. They've pushed over this way. They are working away through to the police station. FSI have gone to zone. 11th place. Unlucky. Not the best way to go. ETS coming through. Uncontended this side. Expired. Have made it across. They're going to be able to pick up a drop. Hopefully the boys have seen it. I definitely would have seen the smoke still going. Got a Grozer in hand. Be really contended here. VE have got one of the better spots. There is a dip in between these two, so we might see Team 17 TDT push over and not be seen. They might be able to sneak up on this team and push up and over. Would expect that VE get back on this hill and see this team pushing over, but depends on what happens with Team 18. They're here. 17 is nice and tight though. VE have lost one. This is going to give away the spot. Right on top of him already. Goes had to drop. He's picked up the orb. Let's see if he can do some damage. Grenade's going out. Utility belt all over. Yeah, pop, 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 pop. That's last name might do some damage there. going through their utility belt. Oh, backing away. Rotation for TDD. TDT. Frame B's rotating the other way. So these guys are getting the angles. VE needs to tighten up. Ollie is holding anchor a bit further back. Should really be able to stop Frame B coming over. He's down to a 1. It's good. Back away. They've got to deal with Frame B. Frame B's in a wicked wrap here. Looks like the FAs are helping. 1. Frame B's got to hit those shots, mate. Post on it. 17 getting wrapped up and sent home despite being the aggressor. Team 18, what a fair play. VE holding on. It's the third time really seen these guys contended. GTS though taking on Pizza and Pilot now on the other side. They've caught Lord out. On his told to expire, coming in nice and clean. EnVy's unfortunately gone out in 9th place, not making a point pot today on this final zone. FAs though, a little bit more passive, not as aggressive as TDT. Ghost 17 holding out. Looks like these guys are backing away. They've actually got MP rolling in behind him. So the third party may be in the third party again. They've picked him up. Lost 1. Pushing Foxy left. Flash over. Good wrap here from Foxy using the blue. Oh, unlucky. The guy stepped too far out of his sight. And they've tapped on the other side there. Boosting 17, pushing up. Using zone. Ollie though, look at Ollie's wrap down. Using the blue. Again, another great play. We see these experienced players using it. What play by them. TR though, look at all these teams just contending on this side. Expired now getting involved here. Pizza and Pilot though. They really want to push for this. They've got one. Kaomi. They're holding out. I really want to get back to this side here because we've got more teams. TR, MP. We've just lost the FAs. Looks like Peace and Pilot have got one back. Not confirmed though. Looks like TR are taking a fight. MP have gone down. And will we see VE with a push? They've tightened themselves back up. Now, look at GTS have just to get involved. It's third party central at the moment. There's the confirmed expired, looking like they're going to go for the res gang. He's a little bit further out. CRVE have done 1. Got reunited. Ghost is holding at the moment. Not bad money. He's gone for the tree, but gonna go reunited. Go to stick the res on him. TR gonna try and wrap away. Get back on this third party here. Look at GTS now getting involved with the expire. Pizza and Pilot right here. PS14 has been dropped there by Polonara. It is down. Slim and Azar is last left. Polonara has been tucked in. Slim's done splits. Kill confirmed. Pushing in. Didn't think he knew he was there. PS14 is being res at the moment. As it might be able to get him. He's gone for him. Seems having a little break. Get a cup of tea. Getting the resin. We're now seeing NS now getting involved. All these teams just constantly pushing in. V wrapping away. First time we've seen V actually having to make a move really. Sims dropped. Like, went for the big play there on TS14. Oh, TS14 up down to a 1 there. There we go. NS now getting involved. 4th party, 5th party central. TR's now going to throw everything in. Everyone's throwing it in for the final game. 6 teams remain, and we are only on phase number 5. Going to phase 6. Zone is pushing further away. Bato is backed away. He's going to go for placement now. PR versus NS. Pepe's come down low. Big wrap here for him. To make it happen. Peace and Pride have gone out in 6. Oh, DC1. Laid down. His boys managed to tuck tuck him in on the left hand side there. It's going to give him a cover on the tree. Better's down. They need to get to him quickly before he goes for the confirmed. Foz is the last guy left. We pick up another one here. Got through him. He's run straight to grenade. See you later, Foz. Picked up. Got a couple of kills though. BE wrapping high. 4 teams remain. What crazy, isn't it? We had that huge battle right here on this hill. Pushing over. Multiple teams pushing in with the third parties coming behind. We're now seeing it on this side as well. Obviously, we had GTS coming in with it. Oh, actually, that's live. But Expired taking on Peace and Pride first. GTS became on the third party. Obviously, then we now see it was exchanged backwards and forward. Both teams were not getting reses. NS then pushing and want to get involved. TR then push NS. So they didn't have to disengage from that. Expired then got the win on and the compound taking the real estate. VE though wrapped around and on the win on the other side. 4 teams remain. Phase 6. 4 teams. Wow. Don't normally see that. I'll be honest. It is normally your phase 7s, your phase 8s, that. But that was third party, 4 party central. Just insane. What's coming down? Surely now I was going to go for that now. Looking at the numbers. Let's see what it is. Made up. Not really anything you want in the end zone here. Expired versus VE here. ETS though, positioning for a side swipe. VE are coming this way. They're not taking on the fire. I don't think GTS be expecting this. Been seen. Good hits on Ghost, putting him down to a 2. Wide Mike now push VE here. Don't know if I've jinxed VE. Oh, they're going to push in on the right hand side. Good wrap here from Slim. As now going to take over. Oh, no radar. NS getting involved, and the long shots here. Expired down to a 1. Slim is NS. Just again, third party wrap though. Slim's got 17 on the molly. GTS though, he's looking for it as well. Unable to see. Surely it's NS game. NS is just not being contended at the moment. They've got control. We've got 3, 3 and a 1. Got the armor. Question is, are they going to pick up the magic bomb? Surely not. Who's got the vest there as well? All these boys got like great vest, like level 3 vest. Surely they want to take the fresh vest, no? Oh, he's trying to get away with this at the moment. Trying to get himself to seconds. He kind of wants both these teams to fight. It would be a 3 on 3. It should start happening now. There's 1. 3 on 2. Oh, you actually went for the grenade. We actually opted just to go in last minute. Threw it on the left. VE down to a 1. Let's see if Ollie can do what he done last map. Bato's got a ghost on the confirm. And Ollie's going to do him, I think. $100 question. Has Pato taken it away from VE? No. Ollie is down to a 1 shot. No vest. No radar and Pepe is on one side. Liz is on the other. He is in zone. I think needs GTS to take on the fight. GTS Pato is holding out. He's got a great ridgeline and wraps all the way around here. No meds. Try and make something magical happen here. I think it's be quite hard. We've got 3v1v1. Really don't let it go. Phase A, got phase 9 left. We was here at phase 6. Still slowed down. Ollie's trying to look for the back away. GTS though using that ridge line. BE out. Now a 3-on-1. This is the use of that area real estate. GTS only on 2 kills. Might be able to come up behind him. Won't be expecting it. I reckon they've heard him now. Got one. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a second then. I was sitting on my edge of my seat. I actually held my breath. Woof! GTS though picked up an extra kill there at the end, but NS taking the final game with 11 kills. GG's. Wow. NS. That was like 4th party central on both those 2 fights. We saw those 2 major fights, right? One on the west side, just by the bridge, and obviously that one that was just there. But NS just running at the same time. Pepper with a 6-pack. GG's, mate. GTS though doing well. Unlucky on the amount of kills. On the third parties, you got third party yourself. You had to back away, but you took a second. VE doing the same. You push yourself to centralized areas. Done really well today, boys. Push yourself to centralized areas. You got the push. Obviously, you were taking some shots further along. You didn't expect to see that TDT were right on top of you, and then that whole fight, you managed to get away with it and scrape to a third. Expired. A little bit more on the passive side. You guys were the last team on the north. You swam across. You played it in, but you just aggressively got good at the end there, taking 4th place. So big shout outs to you guys. Let's have a quick look at the action replay. GTS, so that's that ridge we spoke about like 5-10 minutes ago, where they're able to rotate around and able to just hide. Obviously the bunny hop gives them away here. Comes a bunny hop. Woo! So great shot, level 3 vest on one side, on the other side. Great hits there. Kill confirmed. That molly or that flashbang comes through, kind of gives away the position they're coming from. Nearly gets his second man. But yeah, big shouts. GG's. Right, that's game number 5 done and dusted. I'll have a quick look to see where we're at on the leaderboard. I wonder if it's updated. It has updated. Missing that game, but VE, no wonder they've had an outstanding game, excluding this game because these points haven't been included yet. But VE have bumped themselves up to 1st place with 98 points. The ultimate team of FAs, they pushed their way down to 2nd. GTS though up in 3rd, and Ace Gaming came in today in 1st place. But that last game I think shocked them. The game before shocked them as well. They're down on 72. So that last game is really going to push them down. I believe Pizza Pilot, even maybe ZR and Pickle and Co might have overtaken them. The points are close enough. I'd love to see after tomorrow where Ace Gaming are sitting, because they were 1st. They're currently 4th, not including this game, but they were one of the first teams out. So no extra points for them. Walshy's not going to be a happy boy. But VE, big shout outs and well play for you guys. FA's played well. GTS again played well. Pizza and Pilot, that first game, you came up the blocks utterly storming. ZR done well. Pickle and Co, Docs, they done really well on the rotations as well. But yeah, massive shout out. EnVy League, great watch. Thank you very much for allowing me to come cover the host for Ice. I'm sure Ice Cold will be back next week. Not sure what's going on. I've actually bounced a message myself. It is not like him not to show up, or not show up and message as well, which is quite bizarre. So I hope everything's okay with him, but I've got it covered. Yeah, so obviously get onto the EnVy Discord. We'll get the links in chat, etc. If you haven't, or you're new to console, drop any of the guys a message. Let you know when the EnVy League is next kicking up. I've been Mark, BKG Mark. I don't think BKG is a thing anymore, so I've just been Mark, all right? So aka Elite Esports. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for everyone that has subscribed to the YouTube channel. It doesn't cost anything compared to Twitch, and you get to watch back as many times. We've already had 104 people watch back this video why we've been streaming as well. So thank you very much everyone that has been coming in and watching the content. I will see you guys on my next host. Peace.
How I've always wondered. Took a chance in a trance, painting red